Okay, it's time to play Wheel of Certification. I grabbed a bunch of junk in my office, whatever was closest, and attempted to look it up on the CEC database. I'm not going to guarantee that the things I say didn't appear, are not in there. I'm just saying I couldn't find them. So, we often state that Title 20 is the requirements for something to be legal for sale at a hardware store. These medium base incandescent bulbs, not surprisingly, are all no's. I could not find them on the database. I looked up some other things. This is a 0 to 10 volt CFL dimming ballast. This did not appear on the database. I looked up this open loop photo sensing device, and it did appear on the database, so that's a yes. This one is a little iffier because this is a low voltage passive infrared sensor, and one would not necessarily expect it to appear on the database because all by itself it can't do anything. It requires a power pack. Well, this is in the database, so this is a yes. We have a couple of phase control dimmers, a 6602 and a 6681. 6602 clicks on and off with twisting. 6681, you push it. This one is a yes, this one is a no. And I doubt if it is the on-off functionality that makes the difference. We don't know what the difference is. Here's an interval time switch that is a no. This one has a touch screen, and if you touch it, you are immediately resetting the time delay, and you can set it for up to 24 hours. So that's a no. Here is another digital time switch, which does appear on the database. This puppy is a yes. Here are some handheld remotes. One is this is a setup tool, and this is a personal dimming tool, and neither of these appear on the database so far as I could find it. Single pole switch. You wouldn't expect to see it on the database, and you don't. These are a no. Interestingly, medium base LED lamps, none of these could I find on the database. So these are all no's. As well as these pin-based and this older medium-based CFL. These I could not find on the database. But in a shocking twist, in a totally shocking twist, these newer CFLs did appear on the database, and they are medium-based. This one is a 13 watt. It's not there, but the 27 and 32 watt versions of this bulb do appear on the CEC database. These guys couldn't find them. This older CFL couldn't find it. This is an infrared wall switch line voltage sensor. Yes, that appears on the database. Here is a ceiling mount line voltage PIR. Actually, this one's dual mode. It's got ultrasonic. Yes, this appears on the database. Here's the package from a Maestro. Both the occupancy sensor and vacancy sensor do appear on the database. This is a digital dimming wall switch control for a room controller, and both the room controller and the digital dimming switch do appear on the database, as well as a ceiling mount digital occupancy sensor, which seems strange because these are not standalone devices. These are parts of systems. We also have low voltage hardware. This is a low voltage photo sensing switch, requires a power pack. This does appear on the database. Here is a power pack. These now appear on the database. This is a low voltage ceiling mount ultrasonic sensor, aux sensor, that does appear on the database. And here is a 0 to 10 volt slide dimmer that does appear on the database. So on the database you will find, and here we have a PIR digital, here we have a daylighting sensor that works with an older system that does not appear on the database, but the LMLS 400 and 500 do appear on the database. They have given you a 20 some odd page help page for the database on the CEC website. So if you're interested, go and take a look at that.